This is Bettn Wit The Boyz. Alright guys, we're back. Week 2. We're ready to fucking take over, dominate, retribution for week 1. We kind of dropped the ball, but stick with us on to week 2. As Bill Belichick once said, we're on to Cincinnati. Here we go. Lock money lines, okay?
Lock it up. You better lock it up. No, you lock it up. You lock it up. Lock it up.
We got the Saints minus 195, all right? As far as I'm concerned, Jameis Winston is easily tied after week 1 for the MVP race with Kyler Murray and Patrick Mahomes. I don't think anybody expected Jameis Winston to drop 5 touchdown passes on the Packers last week. Absolutely fantastic. That man has honed in all off-season. Fucking W's, baby. We're eating them. Bengals, plus 120. We had them as a tempter last week. We've moved them up to a lock on the road against the Bears, okay? I don't know why Bears are a favorite in this game, honestly. After what we saw the Bengals do, this should be easy money on a Bengals 120 lock, all right? Rams, minus 190. I don't think the Colts have enough offensively in the receiver department to take care of the Rams for what they have on offense and defense. Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, Robert Woods, Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp. Enough said. We like the Rams at 190. Patriots, minus 240 against the Jets. Bill Belichick has an, I want to say, undefeated record against rookie quarterbacks. He knows how to diagnose them and basically make them want to quit. If I can remember correctly, I think it was Sam Darnold who was on the Jets back in the day. He said, "I'm seeing ghosts." I think that was the seeing ghosts game where he played the Patriots, and they tore him up. So we got the Patriots at minus 240 on a lock. Seahawks minus 290. They looked too good last week, honestly, against the Colts. Russell Wilson is still Russell Wilson. I feel like we're waiting for the day that Russell Wilson's gonna drop off, and he doesn't. They kind of had a weird offseason as well, but Tyler Lockett, that defense played out of their mind. I liked them a lot better. We all liked them a lot better than the Titans, because the Titans looked like absolute shit. They might be on a slow decline. If they lose this, if the Titans end up losing this game, which I think they will, could be the end of the Tannehill era down in Tennessee. We'll see though. If you lock parlay it at plus 867, $10 bet gets you $96. But also remember, you can take these individually. We don't have as many dogs this week, so this might be better as a parlay. But if you just want to rock the Bengals straight up and say, fuck it, let's drop 500 on the Bengals for an astronomical payout, I would support that. I would support that.
The temptation.
All right, we're back with the tempters, okay? Now, let me just emphasize one thing. These are tempters because they are tempting. They're very good teams with very good dog money lines that could easily win the game for you. I would even suggest betting these straight up alone. You can throw them in for a cheap parlay, but tread lightly, okay? We got the Vikings at plus 170. Very close game last week against the Bengals. Went into overtime. We talked about it in the recap. They have all the tools. I would say the one thing that is holding them back is the toxic relationship between Kirk Cousins and head coach Mike Zimmer, because he's unvaccinated and he's just like, what the fuck is your deal? Either way, everybody's got their choice. This is America. Dolphins, plus 155 at home against the Bills. Bills shit the bed last week. We were very, very disappointed by the Bills last week. We have the Dolphins actually in a lock last week, and they are dogs again at home against the Bills, division rival. Both teams scored under 20 points. Honestly, could be a coin toss, but something to note for sure. They also have a very good secondary. Bills have adequate receivers. Obviously, Stephon Diggs is an absolute beast, but other than that, I don't really know what you're working with. Cole Beasley, also unvaccinated. What are you going to do? Eagles. We had them as a lock last week. Extremely tempting, though, against the San Francisco 49ers at home. The 49ers dropped a ton of points on the Lions. Lions ended up coming back in that game and almost ruined one of our spreads. Don't sleep on these Eagles, baby. Jalen Hurts looks amazing. Devonta Smith looks absolutely fantastic. The man couldn't have had a better first game, in my eyes, than any rookie wide receiver ever. Borderline. So we like the Eagles a lot as a tempt at plus 135. And then the Cowboys. This one doesn't sit right with me just because I'm a little biased. I am an Eagles fan, not going to lie. But given what they did against the Bucs, it was a very close game. Amari Cooper went off. CeeDee Lamb went off. Dak Prescott, jeez Louise, went off of a busted-ass ankle. Pretty impressive performance by them. Their defense is a little suspect, but against the Chargers, they are on the road. Also, one thing to note, half of their training camp is, they do spend half of their training camp in Southern California. This could be a potential low-key home game for the Cowboys. So, watch out for that. If I were to actually parlay these, I would go Dolphins, Eagles, Cowboys. But don't sleep on the Vikings, with that said. If you did happen to parlay this tempter altogether, though, a $10 bet would pay you out $526. All right, we're on to the next one. The BBTP, baby.
Just trying to bounce my breath.
The big ball and teaser parlay at plus 6. So we're adding 6 points to all these original spreads, all right? We got the Raiders plus 12.5. Love it. Absolutely love it. The way they played on Monday night, I knew it was going to be a Monday night thriller with the Raiders coming out on top. Listen, Derek Carr doesn't normally lead the league in any specific passing court category, but goddamn, did he lead that team to a win. I was very impressed. Awesome to see. And they need to fucking turn it around. Goddamn, John Gruden, 10-year contract. They need to make the playoffs within the next couple of years. We love the plus 12.5 against the Steelers. Bengals plus 8. We have them as a lock against the Bears on the road. Huge. The fact that the Bears are actually favored in this game is still kind of mind-boggling to me. I think Joe Burrow and them boys are going to ball out against the Bears, baby. Then we got the Eagles plus 9 at home. Jalen Hurts, Nick Sirianni, Devonta Smith, Miles Sanders. Oh, we looked good on honestly all phases last week. I like that plus 9. I would love for us to win that game, but for the sake of the BBTP, plus 9, easy money. Vikings, plus 10. They got a ton of offensive power. Dalvin Cook, Adam Thielen, Justin Jefferson, Kirk Cousins, a little sketchy. Guaranteed contract, though. What are you going to do? You're kind of beating that department. But overall, plus 10, I'll take it. Dolphins, plus 9.5. We have them as a tempter as well. Division game. Division games always are close. It was a close game last week when they played the Pats. Bills were a close game last week. I think it's going to come down to the wire, but plus 9.5 is easy money. Ravens also plus 9.5. They haven't beaten the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes in all their matchups they've played. I'm almost 100% positive on that. Can't see it. Either way, Ravens plus 9.5. We're going to take it. I think it's going to be a much closer game than everybody thinks, and I think the Ravens could definitely pull this one off. Broncos, even. Straight up, 0. It's a pick'em game. Teddy Two Gloves played phenomenally last week. Not Nick Chubb. Bradley Chubb, Von Miller, great pass rush. Teddy was consistent, calculated, fantastic. I will take the Broncos over the lowly Jaguars every day of the week. I think Urban Meyer is a cocksucker. Bucks, minus 6.5. Falcons didn't score a goddamn touchdown last week. They look terrible at home. We're taking the Bucks, minus 6.5. That's easy money. Texans, plus 18.5 against the Browns. Sounds crazy. 18.5 on the road. Sounds crazy. Tyrod Taylor played really well last week. They got the ball around to a bunch of different weapons. Phillip Lindsay, Brandon Cooks, Danny Amendola, Mark Ingram. Don't really know. I mean, their defense, I don't know a single guy on their defense. A bunch of no-names. But offensively, I think they can cover 18.5. We all think they can cover 18.5. $20 bet gets you $400 payout, okay? Then we got the Frankie Specials, baby.
The most shady. Frankie, baby.
This is like, you know, that lunch special at like a Chinese food restaurant or like a real pizza. You know, $5 for a wrap and some fries, baby. That's the Frankie Special right here. You got the Steelers money line, Browns money line, Patriots spread minus 5.5, Rams minus 3.5 spread, over 48.5 for Green Bay against Detroit, all right? If you were to parlay that all together, that's plus 1,039 for a $10 bet, $114 payout. Honestly, very sound bet. It's a go-to. You look at that lunch special, you say, sounds great to me, man. Alrighty, we're on to the next one, and that's going to be the $20, or that's going to be the 20 10-team parlays.
We call this here a little twin.
20 10-team $1 parlays, okay? I'm going to only point out a couple of them that we find, you know, beneficial. I think you should put all of them in. You know, it's only 20 bucks, all at $1. Let's have some fun. You know what I mean? We'll start off with this $92 one over here. 49ers, Los Angeles Rams, Cleveland, Buffalo, Cincinnati, Arizona, Seattle, Kansas City, Green Bay, Dallas. You know, nothing too crazy. You got Dallas as a dog. You got Cincinnati as a dog, but honestly, I like them as a favorite. Crazy. Either way, $1, 92 bucks. All right. We got this. Now we got this one over here for a $44 payout. This is actually our lowest $1 payout on this entire parlay. $1 for 44 bucks. Probably your safest bet. You could maybe even throw $10 on it if you're feeling dangerous, but if you want to only spend 20 and you want to get your best, you know, combinations, your best potential biggest payouts, 44 bucks. You got Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Buffalo, New Orleans, Tampa Bay, Green Bay, Seattle, Dallas, Los Angeles Rams, Arizona Cardinals, okay? I'm pretty sure the only dog in this one is Dallas. And, you know, a reasonable dog. We have them in our tempters over here. You know, always come back to the tempters with some of these, because some of these boys might fucking do something. Last but not least, the dog of dogs.
Hammer me, bangs.
Hammer me, bangs! God damn, hammer me, bangs! Holy fucking shit. This one right here, okay? Ton of dogs. Cincinnati, Jacksonville, New York Jets. As you remember my recap video, I said we're putting the fucking New York Jets on the back burner. Well, god damn it. They're in this one. And we're... Whew. New York Jets, Miami Dolphins, Las Vegas Raiders, Indianapolis Colts, Minnesota Vikings, Philadelphia Eagles, Dallas Cowboys, Baltimore Ravens, okay? $1. $1 gets you 20K. That is 20,000. 20,000. All right? If this happens off $1, goddamn, let's start a trust fund. You know what I mean? Holy shit. That would be amazing. But that's it. Take a look. We're gonna get a big picture of all this so you can, you know, put all of them in. You can pick and choose what you want. You can throw 20 bucks in, all at $1. We did a lot more research on these ones. We did a lot more flip-flopping. I think our chances are better with 20 rather than 10. You're only spending 20. You'll make your money back even if you just do this. You'll make your money back by 24 bucks at that $44 over there. Other than that, this is a wrap for the Week 2 board. We feel so much more confident about this board. I'm excited. We took one lock away over here because the Bills lost, and our theory is, our rolling theory is, if a lock doesn't hit, we take one away. If we hit all of our locks, we'll add a team going forward. Either way, we really like what we've done. I'm excited. You guys should be excited. If you got a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER and don't fucking drink and drive, okay? I cannot emphasize that more. This has been Bettn Wit The Boyz. Peace out. Godspeed.
Where's my cigarette? Where's my water?